Good afternoon. I am Dr. Derek Molacek, Applied Low Brass faculty at Iowa Western Community College. For this session, we will be discussing the 2019 Euphonium Excerpt for the 2019 Nebraska All-State Band. This particular excerpt was chosen from Robert Yeager's Espirit de Corps. This is a concert band work and is one of the works that will be performed by the All-State Band at the 2019 All-State Performance. One of the first things I want to mention with this particular piece is if you have never seen this particular work before, make sure you do some listening before even attempting. This particular piece can be found on a number of different recordings, but I recommend the recording of the United States Marine Band on tour. And the reason why is because the conductor for the 2019 All-State Band is a Colonel Fettig, who is a former, I believe, either former or current Marine Band conductor. So his expectations of what he expects, well, what the piece should sound like is going to be along those lines. Not necessarily in terms of just the overall ability, but also in terms of the sound and style. So that is where you would need to do your research to match. Things I want to point out in this etude in particular is watch the dynamics. This has very dramatic dynamic changes, even going up from fortissimo down to mezzo forte. Yes, there's not a lot of softs in this, but bring out the louds when you need to. Also, letter R in particular is a dramatic moment where the low brass has control of the melody. Emphasize the accents, but defer them from the staccatos. We do not want to have just long accented notes. Also, do make sure that longer staccato notes carry to the back of the room. Should also note at Q, tenuto markings. These are long tones that are separated rather than connected together. For the divisi that is marked at 2 before R, play the top note. The top note is a B flat, that is the melody. If there is one euphonium covering a part, that is the note that the euphonium would be playing. Also, the last bar of this excerpt, it is a low E major scale. This is where you would need to utilize your fourth valve in playing the low E flat, or low E natural, as well as the low B natural. In the next bar, it skips up to the 7th scale degree, which is a D sharp. Luckily, that was not written in. For the upper register stuff, be sure to lip down when playing. That is because the parcels are much closer together when high, and it is a lot more difficult to control, especially if you are using a non-compensating euphonium like mine, such as the high B flat in the second and third bar of the second line. Make sure to build from that forte. Once we get into the higher dynamic ranges, it's a lot more difficult to control. Do not blat. I will now demonstrate this excerpt for you on my euphonium. I wish you the best of luck on your audition. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.